Minecraft has seen numerous updates over the years, from new blocks and biomes to powerful building tools that have transformed the way we play. Axiom. So today I'm going back to Minecraft beta and I want to answer one simple question. As a modern builder, can I still make something impressive with limited tools? You don't have a lot of blocks when you think about it. This is all we have to work with. These blocks, that's it. You can't place slabs upside down, at least not to my knowledge. You can only place them on the bottom. You can't place stairs upside down. You cannot place trapdoors on air blocks, place them on the floor. It is very, very, very annoying. I think I may have made something really, really, really cool, and it's in beta Minecraft. But it's beta Minecraft. There's not a lot of blocks. So there's not a lot of blocks, you know? But it's in beta Minecraft. It's very epic. With that minor crash out of the way, let's see what I've actually cooked up. So I'm actually in my Minecraft building world, which is in 1.21.5. And that's not the world that I want to be building this in. I actually want to build this in beta, believe it or not. That's what the video is about. And currently, I've designed this. And hopefully, if my planning is correct, I should be absolutely fine. Of course, that's not going to be it. This is a tiny building. What do you think? I'm a pleb making this tiny building? Of course, I'm going to add to it in beta and in survival. Yeah, let's go jump into the server and let's quickly start gathering resources. So my idea was to turn this little area... I can't even show it off. There's no free cam, there's nothing. So my idea was to turn this little area of the massive island that I have surrounding my base into the castle-y bit, since I want to tell a story about how time affects this island in different ways. So this would be more of an Egyptian timey era. I don't know if that makes sense. I really don't. I really don't study history anymore. I'm going to turn this entire island into the castle. Yeah. And I'm going to explain everything I'm doing whilst I'm doing it, and hopefully this is going to be a fun, interesting video that you're going to watch. Also, my hair's clipping. Okay, so since there's no Litematica or whatever you might use to visualize your buildings, I'm literally having to run 2 instances on my PC, plus OBS, plus Premiere Pro, because I want to see how the video's doing so far. So this is great. My GPU is probably suffocating under a bunch of dust. But other than that, I did map out the entire castle-y bit that I'm doing. So this is going to be the shape, at least the shape on the floor. And it's just going to go up, 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 up. So I've just finished building this entire bit of wall, and I'm going to explain what I'm doing here. So since there's such a limited color palette, I was actually just locked to using this color palette that goes from jungle. What is this? Sandstone. God, I'm stupid. The sandstone. And I think the most important thing, because we have such a limited palette, was the shape. So I tried to incorporate as many slabs as I could. So you can see slabs here, some slab action here, and a lot of slabbage on the top as well, since... Again, I just wanted to add as much shape to this building as possible, and now I'm gonna have to do the same over here by adding these 2 towers and then replicating this wall on each side, which is gonna take a bit, but I think so far it looks really good, even in this version with limited blocks and a limited palette. Now, I just need to do all the terraforming, add all the bushes to make it all really nice and complete. Maybe make some ruined walls, since this is supposed to be a castle. I think that would be a good idea. And turn this entire interior into something actually usable. Since I finished it, I'm gonna show off a few neat details that I have managed to cram into this thing. I'm so used to there being a zoom. So every single window has black wool behind it, since there's no colored glass, and I didn't want to add glass, so there's black wool there. And there's a lot of slabs, so because you can't use stairs properly, upside down and whatnot, I had to resort to using slabs. So most of this building is just done using slabs. Of course, I mentioned the gradient before that goes from jungle to sand, which is actually, I think, the only gradient that you can do in this Minecraft version. So I'm gonna set up my storage real quick, because I really need storage, and I'll see you after that. So I have actually finished outlining the entire island. I know you can't really see it, but it goes all the way around and it's really decently smooth. Apart from this area, I'm gonna work on this area, but I do realize that it looks kinda hideous. But I'm gonna make it so that there's sand all over this island, which is gonna be nice and not ugly. And I hope this turns out well. Hopefully it turns out well. I've also actually finished the interior, not the entire interior, like a good chunk of it. I have my storage over here and a couple furnaces which cook my meat for my meat shop, my ribs shop. So that's gonna be a 70s style diner, video coming soon. But apart from that, there's not really much I can do apart from making this a proper desert. So I'll see after it's done. And we are done. We have fully completed this entire area, so let me show it around. The story behind this building is that it teleported around. Teleported, massive desert chunk, got teleported into this world because time skips times, skips time. I've actually made this little super simple deserty area. I added a whole wall chunk over here because this was a castle and they would have had walls to protect themselves from other dangers. I've also added this oasis with this small little custom custom palm tree and some sugarcane around with a lot of bushes, grass and cacti. Basically, I've made it so this entire area has some elevation. And of course, I added some mixing and matching of sand and grass to actually show off that it's just not supposed to be here. It just got teleported, hence why there's like piles of sand everywhere. Since I don't really want to decide for myself, can a modern builder still build in Minecraft? I'm gonna get a couple people to log on and tell me if a modern Minecraft builder can still build in Minecraft. That's right, I got some friends to tickle my ego.
Oh, is that the building? That's cool.
Oh my god. You have shading?
Wow. Wait, is this the building? Is it this one?
Yeah.
This is better than anything I've ever seen built in 1.3.2 or any version of this old.
This is epic. You got a lovely gradient of sand and more sand.
Because 1.3.2 is going to have a really limited block palette.
It did have a really limited block palette. I think that's the only gradient you could do. Hence why I went with a desert theme.
Okay, it is absolutely insane to me that you have shading. Obviously, this is a technique that we didn't have, but it is insane to me that you managed to make that work with such like the limited block palette.
I love what you did with note blocks. There's so much detail for such an old build, such an old version. Like, people usually attribute this sort of version of Minecraft with like cobblestone boxes and stuff, but nah, if you're a good builder, you can build something good. I feel like, of course, I didn't play in the old versions, but I've seen a lot of builds from back then. I feel like with things like gradients, people just didn't think to do that sort of stuff back then, but like they do nowadays. So a more recent Minecraft player going back to old versions would just have a new way of looking with like how to use the older palette, which is quite limited, clearly. But no, you've really made this work. Oh, you got a cool gradient in here, like the dirt, jungle, oak. I think that almost works better in this version than it does in the new one.
I tried to use as many gradients and whatever I could just to make this look nice.
This is a nice gradient, actually. Yeah, like this like holds up, actually. I'm shocked because when I tried to go back to release 1.0 a couple years ago and build, and it did not go this well for me. But I was also a significantly worse builder then, so you know.
I caused you. Oh no!
I just had to say something. I just had to say something.
I told you. Minecraft's most prolific griefers, the Endermen.
And they say the creepers are bad.
Yeah. We can't have nice things.
I would much rather have a creeper.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
This is a lot smaller on the inside than I thought it was gonna be. Where's the rest? Where's the rest?
It's there. Trust. Not very trustworthy.
Wait, the torches, they look so weird. The torches look weird. They're like...
Do they?
They're quirky, yeah.
They're stretched.
Yeah, they're really stretchy and weird.
Why are they stretched?
Those are some strange torches. I've never seen torches like this. Ooh, look at this. Ooh.
Yeah, there's like a
God, sugarcane used to be so pale.
And cactus used to be so vibrant, Jesus.
The gradients under the window, I can't get over that. And detail with the stairs. Just this alone. The leaves. What leaves even are these? They look so weird.
Birch, I think?
Birch. Okay.
Yeah.
The cacti. It's so much greener.
The second person to mention that the cactus is much more saturated.
Custom tree, amazing.
Absolutely peak.
Oh, interesting. Is that black wool in the windows? I
Yeah.
only asked because I've noticed the cobblestone.
I was hoping you wouldn't.
Hang on, let me. Oh, I can't set my FOV lower than 70. Okay, never mind. I can't do that.
Artificially zoom in and editing tram.
Yeah, zoom in and editing tram, zoom into this footage.
The most annoying part about this, Endermen, they can steal sand.
Oh, they can?
Yes.
So they can just slowly dismantle this place.
Yeah, and every time they steal sand, it's always like above the slabs.
Oh,
So
they're just like,
yeah,
That's tragic.
I come back and there's half of the tower missing.
that's so funny.
It's impressive to me because like obviously we've all gotten better as a community at building, but my initial thought process was that the main reason that builds have gotten so much better in modern versions is because of the expanded block palette and like the more freedom.
What is this?
It's a wall.
Oh, it's like a ruined wall. This is nice. This is like bigger than anything I would have ever built in this version of Minecraft.
Yeah, this looks good. These ruins especially, this is like really nice over here. Oh, and then the string to get this guy to float, that's cool as well.
All you need to make a good build is 7 blocks and a dream. Oh, that was inspirational.
So, can a pro builder build in Minecraft beta? Yes.